Namaste, one and all. A very warm welcome to all of you to this class. So you have taken up a very good decision of learning Ayurveda. Okay. So dietitian course, Ayurvedic basic nutrition course. This is the first day. So मैं हूँ Dr. Pratibha, an Ayurvedic physician. Also, I have been in teaching field from the past 12 years. So I have completed my BAMS and MD from Government Ayurvedic College. Basically, I'm from South Bangalore, very much passionate about teaching. So talking about Ayurveda with you all who are very much interested is a blessing for me. So wish you all a very happy new year. In this new year, we are going to start this course, right? So today is 9th Jan. आज का एक first day, right? इस course का पहला दिवस है. And yes, this is a 1-month course. Please, there are some instructions that you will have to follow. Please do not raise your hand in the middle of the class. That is my first sincere request from you all. Please आप hand raise मत कीजिए. Second thing, every day the class will start at 5:05. हम लोग तो 4:40 से ready रहते हैं, लेकिन we will have to give some time for everyone to log in. So it will be from 5:05. Okay. So 5:05, please get ready. Try logging in as early as possible. And third is, आप कृपया एक पेपर और a specified book, designated book के साथ बैठिए, बुक और पेन के साथ. कुछ बहुत tough शब्द will be there. There will be some very difficult words. So because this subject is new to you all, Sanskrit is new for many. So please pay attention. Give us some time. There are some students from previous batches we have seen, very first day itself they're very restless. They want to know what is this, what is that. So please have patience and give us also time. By the end of this course, you will be really very happy that you have studied this part. Okay? Yes. So these are some of the instructions. Class will start at 5:05 and end at 6 o'clock. Maximum 1 or 2 days we may stretch. लेकिन आज तो पहला दिवस है. So yes, my language will be both in English and Hindi. I know some of you will have problem with Hindi and some of you will have problem with English. लेकिन the rule is both languages will be there. Don't continuously keep on typing, I can't understand English, I can't understand Hindi. No. This course is a combination of both the languages. I will have to speak in both. Okay? So मुझे both the languages में instruct करना है, lecture लेना है. So please, no unnecessary, unwanted comments in between. If at all, if I'm able to complete the syllabus on time, last few minutes will be for interaction. So Monday to Thursday हमारा class होगा, Friday को interactive session होगा, 2 holidays है in between. So on that day, Saturday will be taken extra. Okay. So exactly 1 month duration का class है ये. So let us start with today's class. So today's class, आज के class में there will be 2 parts, part A and part B. Part A में होगा comparison of Ayurvedic and modern nutrition. लेकिन part B में purely Ayurvedic topic होगा. वो आपके समझ में fully नहीं आता है. लेकिन don't worry, the same topic will be repeated 3 times during the course. Okay. So saying this, let me just jump into the subject. Nice to see so many people. 94 of us are here, including myself. It is 94. I hope the same attendance is carried on further, right? So let us get up. Let us start. So the first class is about introduction and relationship between Ayurvedic and modern nutrition. आज आपका पहला क्लास हुआ है ऑलरेडी, राइट, मॉडर्न न्यूट्रिशन का, लेकिन अब हम कंपेयर करते हैं आयुर्वेदिक एंड मॉडर्न न्यूट्रिशन, बोथ द टॉपिक्स, व्हाट आर द सिमिलैरिटीज और व्हाट आर द डिफरेंसेस, आज हम देखेंगे, राइट. तो इंट्रोडक्शन, Ayurvedic nutrition. Ayurveda is an ancient practice that originated in India about 5,000 years ago. तो Ayurveda तो बहुत पुराना साइंस है, अपना भारत का देसी विज्ञान है Ayurveda. Hope all of you know this. And just a minute, in between I'll just take a break. Many of you will be saying the teacher is always behind completing the syllabus. देखिए ये तो कोर्स है, एक ऐसा कोर्स है जहां पर टोटली प्रोग्राम्ड है, डिजाइन हुआ है कि we will have to complete the syllabus. So that is also our prime aim. We can't go on stretching or extending the class hours. So please bear with us. Any doubts, you can come back to the recording and see. Okay. Yes, I was telling regarding Ayurveda. तो ये हमारा भारतीय देसी विज्ञान है. हम तो इसे भारतीय प्राचीन वैद्य पद्धति भी मानते हैं, राइट. Ayurvedic diet provides guidelines to encourage mindful eating and consuming foods that are appropriate for your doshas. तो इसलिए आयुर्वेदिक डाइट जो है, यहाँ पर हमें गाइडलाइंस मिलता है कि we will have to do a proper way of eating. Haphazardly, कुछ भी समय में कुछ भी खाना, no, there is a systematic approach. Okay? हमारा बॉडी में एनर्जीज होते हैं, जिसे हम ह्यूमर्स बोलते हैं. The energy of doshas. See, this is a new term for you. Make a note of this. Dosha. I will explain about this tomorrow, perhaps tomorrow, right? So the energy of doshas determine what to eat to boost health, prevent diseases, and maintain overall health. हमें क्या खाना चाहिए जिसकी वजह से हमें स्वास्थ्य, that is आरोग्य मिलती है. So how we can prevent diseases and all these. Ayurvedic diet focuses on eating whole foods which are minimally processed. So Ayurvedic diet is about eating whole foods. तो हम तो ज्यादा प्रोसेसिंग और प्रिजर्वेटिव्स ऐड करना ये सब नहीं मानते हैं, राइट. Then introduction to modern nutrition. Modern nutrition focuses on amount or ratio of different nutrients while planning a diet. So what do we see here? This is macronutrients और macronutrients. Two types of nutrients होते हैं. Macronutrients में carbohydrates, fats, proteins, fiber and water. And micronutrients में तो vitamins, minerals, all these are found. So modern nutrition तो इसके सराउंडिंग में, इसके अराउंड रहते हैं. इसका कुछ टॉपिक्स. Most dietitians and nutritionists use RDA to plan a diet. क्या है ये RDA? It is recommended daily allowance. Okay? कोई भी न्यूट्रिएंट का दिन में हमें कितना लेना है, so we will be talking about that. That is RDA. It works on one size fits all approach. So this is where Ayurveda is a bit different from modern. Diet planning involves maintaining adequate levels of energy and nutrients, balancing food groups. तो क्या क्या ध्यान में रखना चाहिए हमें डाइट प्लान करने के समय में? फर्स्ट थिंग इज, कोई भी दिन में कोई भी समय में एनर्जी ड्रॉप नहीं होना चाहिए. ज्यादा हाईली प्रोटीनेशियस फूड खाने के बाद कभी कभी हमें ऐसा लगता है कि वी फील स्लीपी और इनएक्टिव. नो, दैट शुड नॉट हैपन. दैट शुड नॉट एट ऑल बी ए पार्ट ऑफ अवर रूटीन. इफ वी आर फॉलोइंग प्रॉपर डाइट, ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए. And balancing food group. It involves appropriate consumption of calories depending to the body needs. So what basically is there is calories अच्छी तरह से properly calculated लेना चाहिए, जिसके वजह से body का कुछ need complete होगा, right? Second is understanding different perspectives according to modern and Ayurvedic nutrition. यहाँ पर भी हम compare करते हैं कुछ topic लेके. इसका आयुर्वेदिक व्यू क्या है एंड मॉडर्न व्यू क्या है, ये देखते हैं, आइए। अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ बैलेंस्ड मील। तो बैलेंस्ड मील का मतलब क्या है आयुर्वेदिक पर्सपेक्टिव? इन आयुर्वेदा द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ 6 states inspire the well balanced meal. 6 states has a role and an action. तो आयुर्वेदिक पर्सपेक्टिव में आयुर्वेदा में कार्बोहाइड्रेट, प्रोटीन, एनर्जी ऐसा कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है। हम तो वी आर ऑल व्हाट टू से फंडामेंटलिस्ट आयुर्वेदिक पीपल। व्हाट वी से इज हमारा भोजन जो है वो षड्रसोपेत होना चाहिए। इसका मतलब है देयर आर 6 states, वो 6 रस जो है, टेस्ट जो है, वो सब हमारे आहार में हर दिन होना चाहिए। तो जस्ट थिंक ऑफ ट्रेडिशनल इंडियन मीट, ऐसा ही होना चाहिए हमारा हर दिन का आहार। ओके, क्योंकि स्वीट का भी कुछ काम है, खट्टा मीठा, ऑल दीज टेस्ट आर इम्पोर्टेंट, लेकिन कौन सा टेस्ट कितना लेना चाहिए, वी विल टॉक अबाउट दैट लेटर। So basically what we do is, what we advise is, please have a complete balanced meal which is having all 6 days. We'll talk more about this in further coming days. Modern perspective. There is no particular agreement between the experts on recommended daily ratios of essential nutrients. तो इसमें कुछ difference of opinion होगा। 3 decades ago, शायद आप सबको मालूम है, जब आप छोटे बच्चे थे या फिर when you were very young, it was like no, you're not supposed to have lot of ghee, oil avoid कीजिए, ghee avoid कीजिए, like that was a perspective। लेकिन आज तो carbs have become the new enemy, isn't it? So in fact RDA are also not made according to individual needs. That is where both are different. Then understanding of nutrients in food. Ayurvedic perspective. Ayurveda says that one food which can act as amrita, that is very good for one person, may not be so good for another person. इसका मतलब है जो भी हमारा रेगुलर रूटीन का आहार जो है, कुछ मिलेट्स या कुछ धान्य, कुछ सीरियल्स जो है, कोई भी फूड आइटम फॉर दैट मैटर, एक व्यक्ति के लिए बहुत अच्छा होगा और सेम फूड विल बी एलर्जिक or will cause some unwanted effects in another person. तो इसका मतलब है कि हमें सिर्फ टाइप ऑफ फूड के बारे में भी नहीं, हमारा अग्नि जो है, अंतराग्नि बोलते हैं, डाइजेस्टिव एबिलिटी ऑफ द पर्सन, so that also has to be considered. So what does it say? Ayurveda says that one food that can act as nectar for one person can be poison for others, depending upon the body type and digestive fire. The main focus of Ayurveda is not on amount of vitamins and minerals in our food, rather it focuses on Agni or digestive fire. Remember this. Next is modern perspective. Depending upon vitamins and minerals, in the modern nutrition is divided into, food is divided into good or bad. So, बहुत nutrition ज़्यादा rich food को हम good, अच्छा मानते हैं, और उतना nutrient नहीं है एक आहार में तो उससे हम बुरा मानते हैं in modern perspective. Then understanding effect of food on mind and emotion. देखिए आहार का प्रभाव हमारे मन में कैसा होगा. We will see that Ayurvedic perspective. Ayurveda believes food is broken down into sattva, rajas and tamas. So there are different types of food जो हमारे मन में सात्विकता का उत्पत्ति करती है, that is सात्विक आहार. राजसिकता राजसिक आहार एंड तामसिकता का ज्यादा करता है, that is तामसिक आहार. Either it helps to create clear perception and stable mood, invoke aggressiveness and ambition, or lead to depression and lack of mental sharpness. देखिए ये सत्व की वजह से हमारा परसेप्शन क्लियर होता है एंड मूड स्टेबल होता है. राजसिकता की वजह से we will be more ambitious, और the negative aspect is वो हमारे मन में aggressiveness का उत्पत्ति करता है. And then तामसिक आहार लेने से we may go into depression and it can cause there can be lack of mental sharpness also. So all these are different perspectives, different things. तो आयुर्वेद दृष्टिकोण से आहार जो है वो मन के ऊपर अपना प्रभाव को कैसे चलाता है, that is what. Then Modern perspective. Modern nutrition has recently started the in-depth research on food psychology, connection of processed food and depression and brain disorders. So it's still a small baby, modern science, taking baby footsteps. So like in Ayurveda has, yes, lots and lots of information regarding this. Understanding food combinations. तो क्या है ये food combinations? कुछ फूड आइटम्स को कुछ और फूड आइटम्स के साथ कभी भी कंबाइन नहीं करना चाहिए. दिस इज द पर्सपेक्टिव ऑफ आयुर्वेदा. दैट मीन्स व्हाट टू से अपोजिट क्वालिटी फूड या फिर कॉन्ट्ररी फूड को हमें कभी भी कंबाइन नहीं करना चाहिए. दैट इज कॉल्ड एज इनकम्पैटिबल फूड या फिर विरुद्ध आहार. ओके, so let us see what the slide says. Ayurveda believes that we should avoid combining hard digesting food together. By doing this, we can support optimal digestion and elimination, right? So this is the concept of viruddhahar. Please make a note of this. I will explain about this after some time. Viruddhahar. Then modern perspective, there is no such concept in modern nutrition. Biochemical approach does not, just a minute. Biochemical approach does not consider poor food combinations or various digestive powers of an individual, right? So this is regarding food combinations. Then wrong food combinations according to Ayurveda. See, this is what I told you, viruddhahar. So there is a group of combinations which cause unwanted reactions in the body. कुछ आयुर्वेद में कुछ स्पेसिफिक कॉम्बिनेशंस ऑफ फूड बोला गया है जिसके वजह से शरीर में अनवांटेड बायोकेमिकल चेंजेस होता है एंड दैट माइट लीड टू मैनिफेस्टेशन ऑफ मेनी डिसीजेस, especially autoimmune diseases or skin diseases or whatever. Let us see what are such combinations. First is milk with fruit. So here we understand that milk, that is दूध को कभी भी fruits के साथ combine करके लेना नहीं चाहिए. Remember this. So the concept of milkshake is total wrong. Then grains with fruits. So grains को fruits के साथ combine मत कीजिए. Beans with eggs, milk, fish, fruit, yogurt and meat. Fats and proteins, they are mismatched because they have different digestive juices. Nightshades, that is tomatoes, potatoes, वो सलनेस्टे फैमिली का मेंबर्स को हम नाइटशेड्स बोलते हैं. नाइटशेड्स को फ्रूट्स के साथ कंबाइन मत कीजिए. According to Ayurveda, by avoiding these combinations, you can avoid fermentation, unwanted chemical reactions inside and indigestion. Okay? See, when we do a retrospective study regarding diseases, like for example, rheumatoid arthritis or many other autoimmune diseases या फिर skin diseases, अगर हम ये सबका एक retrospective study करते हैं, so what it shows is there are many combinations, that there is some common combination या common causative factor, and that is viruddhahar. Anyway, I will talk more about this in upcoming days, right? Here also today you have one chart, one table, which you will have to read again and again today. Okay? Yes. Understanding factors influencing the dietary needs. Ayurvedic perspective. According to Ayurveda, various factors play roles such as type of dosha, climate, age, activity, current imbalances. Then modern perspective. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm unable to see this. Just a minute. According to Ayurveda, various factors play roles such as type of dosha, climate, age, activity, current imbalances. That means कुछ factors होते हैं which influence the body. Okay, they are like doshas, three doshas. As I told you, I will be talking about doshas further. There are three basic humors, that is energies controlling the body. Please make a note of this. Write as three doshas are vata, pitta and kapha. Okay, then I will tell more about this. Climate is the season, seasonal variations, day-to-day changes of the weather, all these. Age, कुछ व्यक्ति का कुछ age, childhood में कुछ फूड आइटम्स आर नॉट एडवाइजेबल. Adulthood में कुछ food items may be allergic, like this. And then activity. So sedentary lifestyle, that is low activity में कौन सा food लेना चाहिए, high activity में कौन सा लेना चाहिए. Then current imbalances. So all these play a major role. Whereas modern perspective, modern takes a generalized approach and has created standard recommendations for every individual. So that is the difference. देखिए, this chart, it is विरुद्धाहार का चार्ट है. So बीन्स को कभी भी मिल्क के साथ, मीट के साथ, योगर्ट के साथ, एग, फिश, चीज, फ्रूट के साथ कभी भी कंबाइन मत नहीं करना नहीं चाहिए. लेकिन बीन्स को आप सीड, बीन्स, ग्रेन्स, वेजिटेबल्स एंड अदर नट्स के साथ कंबाइन कर सकते हो. देन बटर एंड घी, दिस कॉम्बिनेशन को हमें कभी भी ग्रेन्स के साथ नहीं, वो अदर फूड के साथ ये बटर इतना अच्छी तरह से कंबाइन नहीं होता है जैसे कि घी. So ghee, we can say it is more universally combinable compared to butter. Okay, and then ये बटर या घी को आप ग्रेन्स के साथ, वेजिटेबल्स, बीन्स, नट्स, सीड्स, मीट, फिश, एग, कुक्ड फ्रूट के साथ कंबाइन कर सकते हो. एंड देन चीज को कभी भी हॉट ड्रिंक्स के साथ कंबाइन मत कीजिए. इफ यू आर हैविंग चीज सैंडविच फॉलोड बाय हॉट मिल्क या हॉट कॉफी, नो, इट इज नॉट ए गुड थिंग. चीज को एग्स के साथ या फ्रूट, बीन्स, मिल्क, योगर्ट के साथ कॉम्बिनेशन नहीं करना चाहिए. एंड देन लेकिन चीज को आप ग्रेन्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स के साथ कंबाइन कर सकते हो. Then दूध को any other food, especially bananas, eggs, cherries, meat, melons, sour fruits, yeasted bread, yogurt, fish, khichari starch, all these के साथ combine मत कीजिए. लेकिन milk is best when you enjoy it alone. तो जब आप दूध पी रहे हो, इसके कुछ देर तक पहले या इसके बाद कुछ भी नहीं लेना अच्छा होगा, क्योंकि जो भी न्यूट्रिएंट्स मिल्क में है वो हमें ठीक तरह से आना चाहिए हमारे शरीर को. इसलिए प्लीज डू नॉट ईट एनीथिंग बिफोर या आफ्टर हैविंग मिल्क. तो एक्सेप्शंस है कुछ. राइस पुडिंग के साथ वो खीर या पायसम जैसे बना के आप ले सकते हो. ओटमील्स के साथ भी कंबाइन कर सकते हो. डेट्स एंड आलमंड्स के साथ भी ले सकते हो. देन एग्स को मिल्क, चीज, योगर्ट, फ्रूट, खिचड़ी, पोटैटोस, मीट, फिश, बीन्स के साथ कंबाइन मत कीजिए. लेकिन एग्स को ग्रेन्स, नॉन स्टार्ची वेजिटेबल्स के साथ ले सकते हो. फ्रूट्स, एनी अदर फूड असाइड फ्रॉम अदर फ्रूट, एक्सेप्शंस, डेट्स विद मिल्क, सम कुक कॉम्बिनेशन. लेकिन फ्रूट्स को आप सिमिलर क्वालिटी फ्रूट्स के साथ कंबाइन कर सकते हो. लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ यू आर हैविंग ऑरेंजेस, यू कैन हैव स्वीट लाइम या मौसम्बीज. इफ यू आर हैविंग मेलन, वाटरमेलन, यू कैन हैव मस्कमेलन ऑल्सो. लेकिन ऑरेंज और मस्कमेलन कंबाइन मत कीजिए. सिमिलर फैमिली का या सिमिलर क्वालिटी का फ्रूट को आप कंबाइन करके ले सकते हो, नॉट विद डिफरेंट वंस. देन लेमन को कुकुम्बर, टोमेटोज, मिल्क, योगर्ट के साथ कंबाइन मत कीजिए. लाइम कैन बी सब्स्टिट्यूटेड फॉर यूज विद कुकुम्बर्स एंड टोमेटोज. लेकिन आप लेमन को कंबाइन कर सकते हो विद अदर फूड if used in small quantities as to garnish or flavoring. Melons को कोई भी फ्रूट के साथ कंबाइन मत कीजिए, especially dairy food, fried food, grains, starches, eggs के साथ. More than most fruits, melons should be eaten alone or not at all. लेकिन आप melons को other melons के साथ थोड़ा सा कंबाइन कर सकते हो, but it's better to have each type of melon alone. Okay? देन ग्रेन्स को फ्रूट्स के साथ कंबाइन मत कीजिए. लेकिन ग्रेन्स को बीन्स, अदर ऑर्गेनिक फूड, अदर ग्रेन्स के साथ, चीज, एग्स, मीट, फिश, नट्स, सीड्स, वेजिटेबल्स, योगर्ट के साथ कंबाइन कर सकते हो. वेजिटेबल्स को फ्रूट्स या मिल्क के साथ कंबाइन मत कीजिए. लेकिन वेजिटेबल्स को ग्रेन्स, अदर वेजिटेबल्स, योगर्ट, मीट, ये सब के साथ कंबाइन कर सकते हो. नाइटशेड का मतलब है potatoes, tomatoes, brinjals, capsicum, and then chilies. All these come under the category of nightshade. Fruit के साथ combine मत कीजिए. Cucumber, milk, cheese, yogurt के साथ combine मत कीजिए. Note potatoes, nightshade, black pepper. See all these. Then nightshade को seeds के साथ या फिर other vegetables, grains, beans, meat, fish के साथ combine कर सकते हो. Please go through this chart at leisure. Okay? Yes, this will be repeated again, but still. Then understanding the concept of energy. Ayurvedic perspective. Ayurveda relies on prana or the life force present in the food. See, that is what we call as prana. Prana is a life energy that comes from fresh, local and seasonal food, and food which are pre-packed or frozen are considered devoid of prana in Ayurveda. So do not go for tinned foods, frozen foods, stale foods and all, क्योंकि इसमें basic vital force called as prana वो तो नहीं रहता है. Then modern perspective. Modern nutrition relies on calories and it also depends on packaged food. So low calorie bars, snacks, frozen meals for nutrients and energy. So all these are allowed. Principles of Ayurvedic nutrition. देखिए, as I told you, we have the concept of षड्रसोपेत आहार. इसका मतलब है हमारा आहार जो है, जो भी हम कंज्यूम करते हैं, इसमें all rasas should be there. That is 6 rasas. So Ayurveda has identified 6 states. Okay, let us see what they are. First is madhura ras, that is sweet. Second is amla ras, that is sour. Third is lavana ras, that is salty. Fourth is katu ras, ya pungent. Fifth is tikta ras, ya bitter. Sixth is kashaya ras, ya astringent. So these are the 6 states. So you know, sweet, sour, salty, pungent means spicy. Okay, and then bitter means something called as tikta rasa, वो करेला जैसा जो bitter taste. और कषाय रस का best example है arecanut या सुपारी, unsweetened. Okay, unsweetened coffee tea, no milk with no sugar coffee tea. They are also examples for tikta, that is bitter and astringent taste. But clear-cut example is arecanut. Okay, वो खाने के बाद, वो सुपारी खाने के बाद, पान का पत्ता इसके साथ जो हम खाते हैं arecanut, वो खाने के बाद जो typical weird सा feeling होता है हमारे मुंह में, so that is correlated with कषाय रस. Okay, then आइए देखते हैं what the slide say. Intake of 6 rasas or taste at each meal is beneficial. See, we are not asking you to eat rasgullas या jamuns या jalebis every day. No. आइए देखते हैं how we can include the sweet items in the form of begin your meal with sweet tasting foods like sweet fruit, that is allowed. या फिर देखिए जो भी हमारा staple food है, it can be rice या wheat या फिर jowar, bajra, whatever. All these come under the category of sweet only. All dairy products also come under the category of sweet only. Our ghee, butter, everything, they are all sources of sweet. So first thing what they say is have sweet fruit. Okay, then finish with pungent food like onion, pepper, astringent like green apples, whatever. Eat mindfully, so that is very important. अगर आहार बहुत न्यूट्रिशियस है लेकिन आपका मन कहीं और है, वो खाने के ये विषय में आपका कुछ इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, then also it is a problem. So eat mindfully with concentration and avoid distractions. With a very positive attitude, we have to start our meal. Eat slowly to savor the taste of the food. So आप धीरे से खाना अच्छा होगा. Eat only when your previous meal is digested. So previously जो आहार आप कंज्यूम करते हैं वो ठीक तरह से अच्छी तरह से डाइजेस्ट होने के बाद ही आपको नेक्स्ट मील लेना चाहिए. But what do we do? Every 1 hour, every 2 hours, we keep on eating, munching something, having coffee, tea. No, all these are not at all advisable. It does not recommend anything, it does not recommend eating in every 3 hours. See, Ayurveda does not say this. Okay. Next is principles of modern nutrition. Choose variety of food and eat grains as largest portion of the meal. Right? Eat lots of fruits and vegetables. Done. Eat moderate amount of meat, fish and egg if you are a non-vegetarian. reduce intake of food with high fat या oil, drink adequate amount of fluid every day, have regular meal at regular time. So these are some of the important principles of modern nutrition जो हम follow कर रहे हैं और करने योग्य है, कोई problem नहीं है इसमें. Let us take best of both the sciences, isn't it? That is what I generally say. See, no science is very superior, no science is inferior. So हमें क्या करना चाहिए? There is a concept called as हंस क्षीर न्याय. इसका मतलब है स्वान या हंस जो है, जो पानी में it is there, right? The swan. So what it does is it's very intelligent. If you mix milk with water, the swan consumes only the milk portion and leaves the water. So let us just take whatever we want or whatever is the best in both the sciences. That is what is our opinion. So saying this, I'm completing part A of the class. Now let us move on to part B. This part is actually very easy, but first class के लिए ये थोड़ा सा difficult लगता है. But don't worry, I will repeat this topic 2 to 3 times in the due course, right? So let us start with the part B of the class, the most important topic called as Ashta Ahar Vidhi Vishesh Ayatan, right? So Ashta means 8, Ahar is food, Vidhi means the method of intake, Vishesh means special, Ayatana means dimension. इसका मतलब है खाने का कुछ रूल्स है या फिर कुछ पॉइंट्स है जिसे कंसिडर करके हमें हमारा डाइटरी हैबिट्स को अच्छा रखना चाहिए. So that is called as आहार विधि विशेष आयतन, right? So I will just name the points first. Number 1 is prakriti. Number 2 is current या प्रोसेसिंग, संस्कार भी बोलते हैं इसे. नंबर 3 is samyoga. Number 4 is rashi. Number 5 is desha. Number 6 is kala. Number 7 is upayoga and number 8 is upayoktra. और इसके बाद 1 or 2 slides with little bit of precautions and rules. We will be talking about that, right? So let me start with prakriti. So when I say prakriti, what comes to your mind? जब भी मैं ये टर्म प्रकृति बोलती हूँ, आपके मन में क्या आता है? You think of hills, rivers, trees, valleys, sun, sky, the deep blue ocean and the light blue sky, isn't it? ये सब आपके मन में आता है. You think it is nature. Yes, you are right. Actually, nature, that is Mother Nature. Of course, इसके साथ there is something called as swabhav. Okay, that is nature of a person, like that. ऐसा ही food का भी कुछ nature होता है, nature of food. So prakriti means the natural quality which is inborn. So ये तो सौम्य प्रकृति वाली है. इसका मतलब है this girl is having a very soft, gentle nature, right? Like that. आहार द्रव्य का भी कुछ प्रकृति रहता है. So here prakriti denotes the natural quality of food and medicine. So हम तो आहार को ही औषध मानते हैं, right? So और औषध को भी आहार मान सकते हैं. Okay? So अगर अच्छी तरह से आहार लेते हैं, that only becomes the medicine. And आहार का क्वांटिटी या फिर औषध का क्वांटिटी ज्यादा होता है, we consider that only as medicine, isn't it? Right. So prakriti denotes the natural quality of food, whether it is heavy for digestion या फिर light for digestion. क्या ये खाने के लिए heavy है, इसको हम गुरु बोलते हैं, या खाने के लिए light है तो हम लघु बोलते हैं, right? Masha और black gram is said to be guru or heavy in nature. Masha का मतलब है black gram, उड़द दाल. उड़द दाल को हम heavy for digestion मानते हैं. So ये तो ज्यादा टाइम लगता है ये पच जाने में. So that is heavy for digestion. मुद्गा को, that is मूंग दाल या फिर green gram को हम light मानते हैं. It is light in nature, light for digestion. Therefore it is light and easy to digest. See, both are gram. You can consider both as very good sources of protein. लेकिन एक है heavy for digestion and दूसरा है light for digestion. So this is where the quality differs. लेकिन मॉडर्न साइंस तो ये दोनों आइटम्स को सिर्फ प्रोटीन सोर्स ऐसा ही मानता है, राइट? देन knowing the nature of food or medicine will help in choosing the food according to our digestion capacity and also to eat foods which are easily digestible and hence conducive to health. This also depends on one's constitution. अगर हमारा nature, not the food nature. If our digestion capacity is good, अगर आपका ये अग्नि जो बोलते हैं digestive ability बहुत अच्छा है तो definitely you can have good food. You can take laghu as well as guru ahar. So you can have light food as well as guru ahar. That is heavy food. लेकिन अगर आपका digestion अच्छा नहीं है तो guru ahar is not at all good for you. You have to go for laghu ahar only. So अगर हम हमारा तबीयत ठीक नहीं रहता है या फिर हमारा अग्नि अच्छा नहीं है तो हमें हमेशा लाइट फूड ही चूज करना चाहिए, राइट? So this here we have taken only the example of moong dal or urad dal, लेकिन there are many food items जिनमें we can classify them as heavy to digest or light for digestion food. Okay, so that has to be kept in mind. So this is about prakriti. Next is current. Current का मतलब है processing. क्या हम ऐसा ही raw substance को खाते हैं हमेशा? No, we generally do some processing. Either हम तो पानी के साथ मिलाते हैं या फिर कुछ कुकिंग या बॉइलिंग करते हैं या फिर पानी और पानी के साथ मिला के बॉइल करते हैं, कुछ एडिशंस करते हैं, कुछ unwanted substance from a food item को हम we just take it out. We keep certain things for some days so that it becomes easy for taking in. या फिर ये डोसा या इडली बैटर को हम रेडी करके एक नाइट तो बाहर रखते हैं. See, all these processes are different modes of making food या फिर cooking, right? So we can consider all these as processing या current. हम कुछ आहार द्रव्य में कुछ चेंजेस ला रहे हैं जिसकी वजह से वो गुड फॉर द बॉडी होता है, कंज्यूमेबल, इजिली कंज्यूमेबल होता है, राइट? So current is making or refinement of dravya or samskara that are added to the property of those substances. These properties are imparted by contact of water, by fire, by cleansing, by churning place, keeping it at a place for some time, keeping it for some time for some changes to happen, या फिर infusing, steeping, all these, right? And also by medium used for storage या processing. Copper vessel में पानी को रखते हैं, अर्जन पॉट्स में पानी को रख के ये समर सीजन में हम वैसा ही पानी को पीते हैं, राइट? सो देयर आर मेनी थिंग्स. फॉर एग्जांपल, सो इसके वजह से आहार द्रव्य में कुछ चेंजेस देख सकते हैं हम. सो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज करंट. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल कर्ड या फिर दही है, वो जनरली कुछ गुरु है, पच जाने में कुछ गुरु है. लेकिन बटर मिल्क, दही से ही हम बनाते हैं, राइट? बटर मिल्क, दही को कुछ पानी डाल के या फिर कुछ टर्निंग करके वो फैटी सब्सटेंस को रिमूव करके जो भी रिमेनिंग सब्सटेंस होता है ना, दैट इज ओनली छाछ या फिर बटर मिल्क, राइट? तो देखिए कर्ड का एक्टिविटी या फिर कर्ड का क्वालिटी को ये बदल रहा है, दिस प्रोसेस, इजंट इट? सो दैट मीन्स प्रोसेसिंग कैन ब्रिंग चेंजेस इन द नेटिव क्वालिटीज ऑफ द फूड आइटम, right? Then, for example, there is one more very good example, very easy to understand. See, in another example, when we make chapatis from wheat and apply some ghee over it, it becomes laghu in nature. Whereas if we make parathas from the same or puri, it becomes guru in nature, right? So the same wheat, you can make it guru or laghu. If we make then even visha, that is even a poisonous toxic substance, can be consumed after proper samskar, but that proper samskar should be known well. क्योंकि संस्कार का मतलब है गुणांतरादान, कुछ और गुण को हम ला रहे हैं यहाँ पर. A very good poison can also be used as a great medicine अगर हम अच्छी तरह से इसका प्रोसेसिंग करते हैं, right? See, it is not that we want to go and bring poison and make it into medicine. No. In raw form, there are some poisonous substances, जिनको प्रोसेसिंग करके हम अमृत समान बना सकते हैं, जैसे कि many things, right? Then third point is samyoga. Samyoga का मतलब है कुछ combination. See, combination of some dravyas is actually very good for the body. अगर एक द्रव्य का कुछ side effects है, उसको कुछ और द्रव्यों के साथ मिला के हम साइड इफेक्ट को कम करके, अनवांटेड इफेक्ट को कम करके वांटेड इफेक्ट को इंक्रीज कर सकते हैं, राइट? फॉर एग्जांपल, लुक एट दिस, देयर आर सम कॉम्बिनेशंस व्हिच आर एक्चुअली वेरी गुड, लाइक इफ यू लव जैकफ्रूट, टेक इट विद हनी. जैकफ्रूट इज एक्चुअली हेवी फॉर डाइजेशन. अगर आप इसे हनी के साथ मिला के ले रहे हैं, दिस बिकम्स इजी फॉर डाइजेशन. दैट इज वन थिंग. Second thing, have fruits with a pinch of salt in winter season. So this will not cause gale mein kitch kitch, right? So that is one example. Like that, many things, many combinations are very good. लेकिन कुछ ऐसा भी combinations है वो शरीर के लिए हानिकारक है. Like for example, we saw in the table, right? विरुद्धाहार. इस concept को extend करते हुए there are many other concepts. See, look at this. Honey and ghee combination in equal quantity is not very good. Fish and milk is not a good combination. And then इसलिए विरुद्ध आहार को लेना नहीं चाहिए. क्या होता है अगर विरुद्ध आहार को हम लेते हैं? It causes some diseases, unwanted diseases को शरीर में उत्पत्ति करते हैं. Right. Next is राशि. Fourth one is राशि. राशि का मतलब है मात्रा या फिर quantity. So quantity of what? Quantity of food we consume. So Rashi consists of two important points. देखिए, I'll give one example to make you understand. If you are consuming many types of food, little quantity, that is called as sarvagraha. You have planned to go to a reception. There are more than 50 items there. So you just, आपका मन करता है, let me taste everything, have everything little, that is sarvagraha. लेकिन आप घर में पकाते हो, आप बहुत busy हो, you just get satisfied with 2 or 3 items, right? So that is parigraha. So difference between sarvagraha and parigraha is many things in little quantity is sarvagraha. Parigraha is few things in large quantity. Right? And then please read this. And in fewer amounts when required is consumed, it will not fulfill the body needs. If consumed in excess, it can cause body disorders, because the quantity of food should be consumed according to Agni Bala. See, Ayurveda is the only science which says that रोगाः सर्वे अपि मंद्योष अग्निमांद्योचा. इसका मतलब है अगर हमारा डाइजेस्टिव पावर अच्छा नहीं है, we fall prey for many diseases. Even though you consume highly nutritious food, अगर हमारा digestive ability अच्छा नहीं है, it causes many diseases, right? Then right, there are some agni related vikritis. क्या है वो? Arshas, that is hemorrhoid. Atisar means diarrhea. ग्रहणी का मतलब है irritable bowel syndrome. तो अगर आपको कुछ डिसीजेस को प्रिवेंट करना चाहिए, प्लीज मेंटेन अग्नि बाय कंज्यूमिंग प्रॉपर क्वांटिटी ऑफ फूड. एक फूड भी ऐसा चीज है, वो ज्यादा लेने से भी प्रॉब्लम है, कम लेने से भी प्रॉब्लम है, राइट? ज्यादा नहीं लेना चाहिए क्योंकि न्यूट्रिशन अच्छी तरह से हमें मिलना चाहिए, लेकिन कम भी नहीं लेना चाहिए क्योंकि न्यूट्रिशन बोथ, राइट? So we have to consider our digestive ability while having food. That is fourth point. Fifth point is desha. Here desha का मतलब है प्रदेश, जहां पर हम रहते हैं. So desha denotes the geographic region relating that substance are local or endemic to. So अगर आपके यहाँ आपके जो place में there are some specific food items which grow in that particular region and which are suitable for your body, then that is accustomed to your body, right? अगर आप, see, probably if you are from North India, if you come to my place and if I provide you some food which is specific to my area, initially it may not suit you. You may show some allergic reaction, right? So whatever is suitable for your place or for your prakriti, that only has to be eaten. लेकिन अगर आपका देश चेंज हो रहा है, your body takes some time to get adjusted, right? So there are different types of desha, that is pradesha. Three, they are jangala, sadharana, anupa. जंगल देश का मतलब है ड्राई एरिड जोन. आनोपदेश का मतलब है जहां पर बहुत ज्यादा ट्रीज, प्लांट्स रहते हैं, मेनी एनिमल्स. तो साधारण देश इज मॉडरेट. So depending upon what type of desha we are living, our food is also accustomed to that. Every specific desha has specific environment and specific food according to that environment. So people who live in the particular region become accustomed, that is satmya, to ahar and vihar of that particular region, and hence they are not vulnerable to diseases of the particular area. Right. Next is kala. Kala ka matlab hai time, isn't it? So time and tide wait for none. We all know this. So time means nityaka kala ya fir avasthika kala. Here two things you have to understand. Time is related to climate या season. So अब तो winter चल रहा है, इसके बाद होगा spring, then summer, then rainy. So it keeps on repeating, isn't it? So कौन सा काल में कौन सा suitable food है, वो लेना बहुत जरूरी है. समर में मैंगोज अच्छा है, विंटर में ऑरेंजेस. So like that, there are some seasonal fruits which seasonal food we have to consider eating. First thing. Second thing is आहार द्रव्य का काल. That means क्या ये बहुत टेंडर है, क्या ये है, हमारा एज क्या है. Like are we very young, are we a small child, are you a small child, या फिर adult हो या फिर आप वृद्ध हो. Like that, depending upon different stages of life, different types of food are actually good. Okay, so two things you have to understand here. कौन से सीजन में क्या खाना चाहिए और कौन से एज का व्यक्ति क्या क्या खाना चाहिए, क्या नहीं खाना चाहिए. All these have to be considered. Let us see what the slide says. Kala is the time. It can be ever moving time as in season or duration from standpoint of a condition. A condition that does not get treated within a specific duration becomes incurable, right? There are two types of kala here, nityaka kal and avasthika kal. Avastha is divided into three, that is balyavastha, yuvavastha and vriddhavastha. Balyavastha, see, you might have seen always small children suffer from problems related to kapha dosh, related to respiratory system, या फिर always they are having running nose and all these, right? So that is specific of young age. Adults always suffer from pitta related problems. That means body is always hot. They suffer from acidity and related problems. Age old people suffer from pain, isn't it? That is all because of vata. So very young age में कफदोष प्रदान रहता है हमारे शरीर में. मध्यम अवस्था में पित्त दोष, that is युवावस्था में, adulthood में, middle age में पित्त दोष will be predominant, whereas old age में हमेशा ये तो वात दोष जो हमारे शरीर में प्रधान रहता है. इसलिए हमें क्या करना चाहिए? We will have to consume that type of food which is suitable for our body at different stages of life and for different seasons also. So both have to be done, right? Okay, so you can just go through this. Whatever I have told, the same thing is said here and you will understand better, right? I'll move on to the next, that is 7th point, Upayoga Samstha. Upayoga Samstha denotes the rules for dieting. This depends on digestive features of food. Basically, it indicates when to eat, when not to eat. So, क्या करना चाहिए? What have to be done? What should not be done related to food? All these are told in Upayoga Samstha. It is expected that one should eat only when previous food is digested. There are many rules that have been told in the context of Upayoga Samstha, like always eat fresh food, always have eat in proper quantities, kab खाना चाहिए, all these are told, right? Then we will talk more about it in upcoming days. उपयोक्ता का मतलब है हम. So we are the ones who consume the food, right? So what are all the different rules, या फिर what are all the facts related to us? So on us depends the okasatmyata, habituation developed by practice. Thus are described the specific factors of method of dieting. One should think of one's own constitution and eat accordingly. Basically denotes who eat who. So क्या है ये okasatmyata? Okasatmya means directs towards eating habits of a person which are developed according to one's likes and dislikes. Constant consumption of any food item or living of any food item. By following all these Ashtavidha Ahar Vidhi Vishesh Ayatan, one can enjoy health that can affect body and mind. Okay? Right? So this is about Ashtavidha Vishesh Ayatan, Ahar Vidhi. So इसके बाद भी कुछ important matter left over है. I will just go through the slides and explain then and there itself. One should take food consisting of items that are non-antagonistic in nature to ensure one is not afflicted with disorders. See, the concept of Viruddhahara came once again. So हमें तो हमारे favorable place में favorable accessories के साथ बैठ के आराम से खाना चाहिए. So when you think everything, हम क्यों ये सब struggle कर रहे हैं? It is to lead a very happy, healthy life. If having food only, अगर हम अच्छी तरह से नहीं करते हैं, then what is the use of earning so much, learning so much, isn't it? So that should be given maximum importance. Sit आराम से in your favorite place with all favorite accessories and favorite people. That is more important, isn't it? So that the food is properly digested. It enters the right passage और आपको फूड से जो भी अच्छी पॉजिटिव क्वालिटीज आपको लेना है वो सब आपको मिलते हैं, राइट? सो वन शुड नॉट बी टू स्लो और टू फास्ट, बिकॉज टू स्लो ईटिंग इज ऑल्सो नॉट गुड. बोथ आर बैड, राइट? वन शुड ईट विद utmost concentration on food. डू नॉट टॉक. कभी भी ज्यादा हंसना, ज्यादा बात करना, नो, डोंट डू ऑल दिस. तो कैसे आहार लेना चाहिए? Sit at a place, think of God, let all positivities from ahar come to me, have this divine feeling. Each and every molecule, each and every smallest unit of the food, इससे हमें पॉजिटिविटी आना चाहिए, मेरे शरीर को अच्छा इफेक्ट आना चाहिए. ये सब सोच के भगवान को प्रार्थना करते हुए हमें खाना चाहिए. So not watching mobile or watching TV, talking to someone, no, not like that, right? Then Vishamashan is one of the cause of shosha. See, this part is not so important in this context actually. Even if I say this, you will feel it is unwanted here. Anyway, if you have understood till now, I will just say this in brief. There is a concept called as shosha. Okay, shosha is a disease. So जहाँ पर हमारे शरीर का हर धातु, every tissue element is becoming depleted and the person starts feeling weak, emaciated, debilitated, tired and all these. So ये सब के वजह से कुछ pains, irritations, all these would happen. That is because of vata. पित्त दोष के वजह से fever, diarrhea ये सब होता है. कफ दोष के वजह से the nasal secretions, the congestion, kapha, too much accumulation, mucus accumulation and all will happen. अगर हम अच्छी तरह से proper food if you are consuming, our ahar only can become very good aushadha. So shosha जैसे condition में the strength is obtained by proper intake and proper medicine. Okay, just ignore this part. And till here, if you have understood, yes, please read today the slides, go through this Ahar Vidhi Vishesh Ayatan once again. Any doubt, please make a note. and ask us during interactive session. See, you can write to us. Since the number of students are many, it won't be possible to talk to each and every person. Please don't feel bad today since it is the first class. Please make a note of all your doubts and put it in the query form. So you will be given a query form, and in that query form, you will have to type all your questions. I'm here, myself, Dr. Pratibha. I will be answering all your questions on the day of interactive session. Right? I hope today's class was of some use. आपको थोड़ा सा भी इंटरेस्ट आ गया है आयुर्वेदा में. We are blessed, right? Thank you so much. We'll meet you all tomorrow. So what is the time? Yes, it's exactly 6:01. I won't take much of your time. Right. So all the best. Attend the classes regularly. Make notes. Ask doubts. So saying this, I would say bye-bye for today. We'll meet you all tomorrow once again. Same place, same time. Myself, Dr. Pratibha. I'll come with a new topic. Till then, keep reading. I'm signing off. Bye-bye.